You can stay out.
Stop freeze up every time I hit record. Y'all tell each other how y'all day was.
Mine was good. I was. Oh, hold on. I was off work.
Mine was good too. This was my first day off past my 3 day work.
You did, Kia?
hmm I mean,
Mama, how was your day? She didn't even hear me. But no, Kia, you were saying that was you passed your 3 day thing.
yeah, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so Monday is my first day off.
You ready for well no do y'all do
Mm-mm. That's a scam. Trying to get me to spend money on gut. Froze.
A lot of dead air going on.
My screen's froze up.
Kia, you said your screen was frozen up.
Yeah, like your head was just stuck in the same place.
Mama, where you go?
I'm here.
Oh, how was your day? You ain't even in
My
the
day was
screen.
good. Huh?
We can't see you.
My day was good.
What'd you do? Sit it.
Nothing. Nothing. That's why I said my day was good.
You didn't go to the hill?
No,
Good.
no. I just stay at home. It's too cold.
It's freezing out there.
It is.
Yep.
Freezer.
Man, supposed to be what 68 this weekend.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna rejoin when I get in the house. Because I think my phone is freezing up out here.
All right. Let's see.
How was your day, Easy E?
It was good. Worked, repped a couple games. Now I'm back home. Um, what's in the news today? First of all, we got any more? What's that dude name? Michigan coach. What was his name? Sherrone Moore.
Mm-hmm.
That man was crazy. Gonna go to her house with some knives.
Huh? Okay.
He already had 3 kids at home. Why he want to keep messing around on the outside? And then she had 2 babies already.
Shout out TMZ.
I don't know, Annie.
TMZ stands for the Mayweather Zone.
How'd you find me, bro? I got my disguise on. I love my TMZ family.
His inappropriate relationship with somebody who worked with him in the football office, Lucas, and then obviously to find out that later that night he was arrested, taken into custody. We did not know if he was going to be charged or if he was, what he was going to be charged with. We now have that answer, at least, and we're talking about some serious stuff here, aren't we?
We absolutely are. One of these charges is actually a felony, and that would be the home invasion charge. That is a third-degree felony with a 5-year prison sentence, up to 5 years, and $2,000 fine.
Wow.
There's also the stalking. That's a misdemeanor, and that carries up to a year in jail and a $1,000 fine. And then you also have the breaking and entering, which is about 90 days in jail up to, or a $500 penalty as well. So these are serious things. But then also, like you said, the prosecutor actually broke down the alleged instances.
He was
that
in
broke
court
up
for the
into
first time, right?
Via Zoom. He was wearing an all-white outfit. Yes, it was virtual, but he did not speak outside of saying his name and saying, "Yes, Your Honor." That is all we heard from Sherrone Moore.
At some point soon thereafter, came to her apartment in the address that is alleged in the complaint, barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. "I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life." And a series of very, very threatening, intimidating, terrifying, quite frankly, statements and behaviors there in that apartment.
It's jarring, Lucas, at least the way I see it, to see him in that state and in custody. And he has since been released now on bond. But obviously he's got a heap of trouble on his hands here. To see him in that situation and to know that, like, a couple weeks ago he was coaching in the, for Michigan as they faced Ohio State, biggest football game in the country, best rivalry arguably in the world. It's shocking. I mean, you want to talk about a fall from grace and a fast fall from grace. This is it. Now, we had a lot of questions about what happened because we know he's fired on Wednesday, and you heard the prosecutor there kind of go through that. So is what they're alleging is that, Lucas, he gets fired and he basically makes a beeline for this woman's house and threatens to harm himself in front of her?
Yes.
But a butter knife out of all the things?
Right. A couple butter knives.
Like, I'm having a hard time believing. Grandma, you believe this?
No, he
I'm
wasn't gonna harm himself.
having a hard time believing this.
He wasn't gonna harm himself. A butter knife ain't gonna do that no way. It barely will cut a piece of bacon.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time believing this
Don't
story.
won't cut no butter.
He got him in their white, the white jail suit. That's what the crazy people have to wear. 24-hour monitoring.
But if that was the case, didn't he get out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
That's
out
what
of
I'm
bond.
saying. That's what I'm saying. If he's suicidal, they supposed to put him in a facility for a certain amount of time, review him. I think they're just trying to bring him down, man.
Mm-hmm.
If he actually did it, then yes. But then again,
He's a black man. You know they're gonna do that.
yeah, I know, but then again, like what was considered inappropriate? It's not a minor. It's a staff member or administrative, whatever. Cool, we get that. But half the time, these people meet their significant other at work.
Yeah.
So we need to decide, is it okay or is it not okay for these work relationships to continue to
It's
happen?
okay if you in the limelight, just like our governor here. His son got arrested. He told who his daddy was. They escorted him home. He was drunk and had guns in the car.
Dang.
Police escorted him home. If been anybody else, they'd been escorted to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You drunk, and got guns in the car too?
Go to jail.
You've been going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
He told them his daddy was the governor. So they escorted him home. So it's just who you are.
Yeah. Also, like, what all was in the contract that he signed, like, did the contract state that he wasn't supposed to hook up with other employees? I don't know.
Yeah. She worked with him.
So what they were saying was this relationship that was going on, that inappropriate relationship ended on Monday. And the 2 days following that, Sherrone was apparently and allegedly blowing up her phone.
Okay,
the woman's
like not
phone.
accepting that the relationship's over.
Right.
Okay.
And so it got to a point where the staffer went to Michigan because this investigation was ongoing for a while, but both sides had said nothing's going on, keeping it under wraps as much as possible. Wednesday, apparently she was fed up and had enough. She went to school officials and said, here's everything you need. This is all the evidence. This is everything. And the school immediately fired Sherrone.
Right.
Shortly after, he allegedly goes to her home, and this is all plays out.
It's shocking how fast it seemingly happened here. Like Lucas just said, to think that she went to the school. And I think they probably had some idea that this was going on. It sounds like they might have been looking into it. But for her to go on Wednesday and for him to get fired that same day, and this is not getting rid of, like, I don't know, this is not a low-level employee. This is the most powerful guy at the entire school.
Absolutely.
Right? And to think that he loses his job in that same day, and obviously we've just discussed everything that allegedly happened after that. We went through the charges here, like Lucas said, that home invasion charge. It is by far the most serious of the 3 charges that he's facing. He will now be free. He's going to have to wear an ankle monitor, so they're going to have some sort of way to monitor what he does, where he goes. Clearly not able to drink, and he's going to have certain conditions, right?
Yes, and I do want to note the judge said you cannot make any contact with the alleged victim, and even if she does reach out, which I highly doubt she will, is the way he said it. He very spicy in his telling Sherrone this, but he said even if she reaches out, you cannot respond to her. You cannot make any contact with her. You cannot go to her residence. You can't do anything like that. And you certainly can't leave Michigan without alerting courts beforehand.
All right, Mojo, we're going to lighten things up here. We've got some great news, some exciting news for Conor McGregor. And get me here, listen to me, and his wife, Dee Devlin, because Conor McGregor, after a literal lifetime of dating Dee Devlin, 17 years or so, Mojo, they have tied the knot at a beautiful ceremony. Now, it was kind of like a smaller, intimate ceremony. I mean, Conor probably could have had like 10,000 people at a wedding if he wanted to, but he chose to do it in a kind of a small, in a romantic way. Their children, they've got 4 kids. Their children were involved, Mojo. They've got 3 boys, 1 girl. The kids involved. They had the fireworks as part of the celebration. Not to mention, Mojo, they did it. They tied the knot in one of the oldest churches in the entire Vatican City. So they go to this historic church. It's really nice. Again, they were together for nearly 20 years. They met in a nightclub when they were both basically kids, like 18 or so years old. Now, both kind of going on 40, and they, again, tie the knot, Mojo. Very, very happy day for them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's about time. It's finally here. 2008. That's what, 20 years ago almost. That's crazy. 4 kids, and then now finally getting married. And I'll say this, Babcock, if you're going to make a lady wait that long, doing it in Vatican City, well, maybe that makes it all worth it.
You can't go to the court steps if you've dated for 17, 18 years and been engaged for 5. No, Mojo, you've got to do it big.
Can you do it bigger than Vatican
I guess
City? Like, I can't think of anywhere else.
They could have had the Pope marry them, Mojo. There's the way.
Yeah. And that also explains maybe the small wedding, because even for Conor McGregor, I don't care who it is. I don't know too many people that can shut down that much of Vatican City for their own wedding. So keeping it small, keeping it intimate, keeping it respectful. I mean, think about, too, Conor McGregor probably knows some real hooligans, right? Some real troublemakers. Yeah. Can't invite those guys to Vatican City for the wedding. I mean, you always got to think twice about inviting your friends like that to a wedding, just a regular wedding. Now with Vatican, whole different story. But either way, a big congrats to the happy couple. I mean, she earned every bit of this, right? I mean, she has stuck through him through thick and thin. I think a lot of times with pro athletes, you know, you might look, or celebrities in general, you might look at the spouse and be like, man, they're lucky to be with that woman or with that man. With Conor McGregor, with all the ups and downs of his career, it's almost the other way around here, right?
He's lucky to have her.
And she deserved every bit of this. Big congrats to her.
Falcons Falcons star Bijan Robinson forced to apologize after comments he made following Atlanta's win on Thursday.
So that was it. That short little segment. Cool. So we ain't really found out nothing else. Let me see. Let me go to Grok. Let's use Grok. What do they gotta say? Hmm. And this reads all the little Twitter posts too. So what was he getting charged with again?
Breaking and entering.
And what else? Stalking?
Stalking. And then he was had a bowl and 2 knives. He got 3 kids under 7 years old. Shiloh, Sadie, and Silo or somebody, all of them start with an S. Also name is Shiloh. And the second name is Sadie. I forgot the third girl name so it is, but I forgot how to pronounce it. Silo.
It says Moore has been evaluated for mental health issues. Sources indicate the university was aware of concerns prior to firing him.
They're gonna figure out a way out and make it look good for him. Merely, hell, whatever with that man. He's out there on the field coaching.
The staff member involved reportedly remains employed by the university.
They need to kick her out too.
Listen, y'all,
It'll
if
take
that's
2
not
of them.
telling you what it
Yeah,
is right
she
there,
had to lose her job.
man, see?
Kick her out too, because it takes 2 of them to play. He didn't force her arms. She stayed there long enough wouldn't get pregnant by him. So you know she went along with him.
Oh Lord, like what? How is she still? She's a victim. You're not a victim if you got paid $40,000 in 1 year. You're not a victim if you're muted.
Said no, she's not a victim. She's at fault. She openly agreed to doing whatever she wants to do with this man, and now you're at fault.
He's
And try
out in
to
the opening.
take the
Yeah.
power.
Put the blame on him, but blame on both of them because it takes 2 to tango.
Let me see what's her name. What's her name? See if they released it yet. Paige Shiver. She was promoted to that role in 2024 after previously working in an on-campus recruiting position. So the public salary records allegedly show a significant pay increase. And it says USA Today, ESPN, ML Live, whatever, have not officially named her, referring to her only as staff member or executive assistant to protect privacy in this sensitive. Why? If you wanted to be private, don't out them. Simple as that. Release her name, release her pictures. We want to see everything. She's an adult. She's not a minor. This wasn't any kind of malicious scandal on his part. So this was two co-workers having intercourse, allegedly, and yeah. So we want to see both their faces. I don't like how they paint him to be the bad guy because it take two to tango.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I doing it is because he's black.
Yeah,
And
I
she
know
white.
that. I know that, but like,
That's why they doing it.
well, you need it. Well, your daughter think he really did it. I still think there's hope.
They both. If they gonna file one, they should file both of them because it takes two of
They're
them to
not.
tango.
They're not.
Exactly.
They're
And
not.
he didn't twist her arm. She stayed with him long enough to get a baby.
I think that I think this was planned. I think she was just like a mole or something sent on him to see if he could crack, and he probably cracked.
Dang.
He fell for her, caught feelings, and whenever, shit hit the fan, he didn't know what to do. He freaked out, and that's probably why he went to a house. He shouldn't have went to a house and done all that crazy stuff, but shoot,
Oh, he should just went home to his wife.
yeah, yeah. Should have went home to the wife, get ahead of the ball. Hey, what's about to happen? Yada yada yada. Um, go lay down. Go lay down. Um, yeah. I think this was a sting operation, and he bit on it.
They've been playing though back. I had 3 kids at home. They all under 7.
Well,
3 young girls.
Grandma, I learned this from y'all back in the day. Y'all used to tell us to stay away from these fast ass women, these little girls.
Yeah, all they
Well,
want to do is get a baby, then they get you alimony.
yeah. Well, it says that him and his wife showed up to whatever together, showing unity. So we'll see. See if they still are rocking strong after this.
I doubt it.
What you mean you doubt it? Until death do us apart, right?
Well, now for what he did, embarrassing her like that.
This is all allegedly. I'm telling you, I want to see text messages. I want to see all kind. They got ring cameras. I want to see him coming out her house. I want to see. They got footage of something. They got to show something other than hearsay.
They gonna erase all that like to do that president.
Yeah. Mm. Oh man.
And he's
We'll see.
crazy.
Huh?
He's crazy. He's talking about that man that got killed last night. That Hollywood man out in California.
Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't hear it, but he talked bad about him.
Who?
A dead man.
Trump?
Yeah.
I know you talking about Trump.
I said he's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Talking bad about this man that ain't been dead for 24 hours.
I know.
Who?
Trump.
I don't know that actor's name. What's the family name? Him and his wife.
I don't got what their name was, but both of them, the son killed both of them.
The son.
And the son did it.
Oh, hold on. Robert Reiner?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trump talked about him bad on Bad today. I missed it.
He said that he had Trump derangement syndrome.
Due to, quote, the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. Reiner was a vocal critic of the president, Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie, calling his comments, quote, inappropriate and disrespectful.
Hello.
Yeah.
What video y'all watching?
He got on Trump now.
What is that?
Trump. That's what he said about that man that got killed.
Oh, he is out of line for that.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just like, be respectful of people's family members that they lost. He could have just said my condolences and been done.
Exactly.
Wait, so
talking about
two
that
people
football
passed away?
coach.
The husband and wife.
What happened?
The kid killed both the husband and wife.
Unalived them.
Oh, yes,
What?
unalived. Their child, their own child.
Okay, you remember? Have you ever watched? What was that show with Archie Bunker? All in the Family.
Yeah, all in the family.
He played the son on there, and he was in some other stuff.
Nick Reiner, son of
And
Hollywood
his wife
icon.
was a.
Nick
Oh,
Reiner,
he's
son of
doing a
Hollywood
video.
icon Rob Reiner, has been taken into custody after both of his parents were found dead in their home last night. CNN's Josh Campbell is in Los Angeles. Josh, I know you've been talking to sources. What are you learning about this arrest?
Yeah, Dana, a significant development in this incident. As you mentioned there, we're told that the son of Robin Michelle Reiner is now in police custody. That according to jail records. Now, he's being held on $4 million bail on a type of felony charge. However, the records do not indicate what that specific charge is, whether that's specifically in connection with this case. We're waiting to actually, confirm that information. I did hear from a law enforcement source last night after we began reporting on these tragic deaths that police were conducting an interview with a family member at that time. Authorities calling this an apparent homicide, which was important because obviously in these types of death cases, authorities will try to assess whether a death was a suicide, whether it was an accident. LAPD saying last night they believed it was an apparent homicide. Now we're still waiting for additional details about what comes next in this case, whether the son is actually cooperating and talking with police. But again, a significant development. Their son now is in jail, Dana.
It could not get any more tragic. Josh, thank you so much for that reporting. I want to bring in retired FBI Special Supervisory Agent Steve Moore. Steve, thanks for being here. What's your read on this situation?
Well, I think based on what I've heard, that family members are talking, nobody seems to be in the family seems to be wildly shocked about this. So I think we're going to find out more and more. There were indicators that there were problems in the relationship, problems with him, and I think LAPD is taking it very carefully. They're not treating it like a slam dunk. I see that they're getting a warrant, or they got a warrant to search the home of the victims. And so that, you don't always do that. So they are taking it extremely carefully.
As they should. I mean, this is beyond, sensitive, not to mention horrific. I was just told as you were talking that the LAPD chief just confirmed.
So he, wait. So this happened last night?
Yep.
And when did he get caught? Last night?
Wait, no, it happened the night before last night.
Yeah, the night before. I'm sorry. The night before.
Where they catch him at?
They didn't say.
I don't know. I know he wasn't at the house. So I think he went missing and they must have either caught up with him or maybe he called. I don't know.
Wow.
But they said supposedly he had a history of drug addiction, mental illness. Well, he unalived both of them.
Of Jesus, and I believe in doing to others, and I believe in forgiveness, And what she said to me was beautiful and absolutely, what she for
Kirk's executive producer posted it after he learned that Rob Reiner and his wife were dead. And I just want
Wow.
enough.
Condolences to Rob and wife. Was it Rob and Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Trump, that's kind of an insensitive tweet.
Very.
Very. And then he kept going. And then after some of the Republicans started calling him out, he basically tweeted, I said what I said. I mean, just insensitive. I'm like, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all.
But you know what's so crazy? He's a hell of a attention grabber. If people
Yep,
don't
he
pay him
is.
attention, he won't do it.
He won't do it. But I'm just like, at the expense of somebody losing their lives, I'm like, come on now. That's just insensitive and inconsiderate. Somebody done lost their mother, their father, their uncle, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's just crazy.
Right.
And that don't even have nothing to do with politics. So I'm just like, quit personally attacking people and making insensitive comments like that. I mean, he didn't even give it a full 24 hours and he tweeting hateful stuff.
Shock value.
And my thing is, and it shouldn't even matter what a person's political affiliation at this time is. Two people lost their lives.
Shock value.
Yeah. But I think he getting it because a lot of they were saying a lot of GOP and Republicans are like coming at him about it, calling him out too. Which it ain't still ain't gonna do no good because they ain't gonna do nothing but get on his hit list.
Yeah. What else? What's going on today? How much time we got left? 7 minutes.
And y'all see where they got the guy that targeted that was that in Australia?
I didn't see if they got somebody.
Yeah, I think they I think that was the father and son that did it.
What was it? The Bondi shooting?
Yeah. It was a father and son.
Oh, I did see that. I saw all I saw was this. I didn't know what it was. This is all that I saw today.
Hold on, y'all. I got a call coming in. Hello. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I thought Australia was supposed to be a safe place.
It's supposed to be.
See the man in white there running up and tackling that suspected gunman. There is a struggle, and you can see he.
Is that a shotgun?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
He appears to wrestle what looks like a shotgun.
Wow. So, dang. So there's another shooter?
Well, he didn't shoot him. They did
No,
something.
I'm saying, so this guy that's on the ground, he's one of the shooters. You said there's another one?
Yeah, it was two.
Yeah.
Well,
it was
he
two of them.
he got on him because he got on that man down on the ground. But behind him jumped him because he jumped this one on the ground, jumped another man.
Yeah, I
And he
know
taking
that,
up for that
Grandma.
other man.
I know. I'm trying to see where the other man is at.
Out of that man's hands. Now, the individual in white has not at this point been identified, but local leaders are hailing what they say were extraordinary acts of personal courage by people who just jumped in at the scene. It is very likely that that man saved some lives by appearing to disarm that gunman. We know that at least 29
The what do you call it?
But I'm
The
picture of it.
what do you call it? The willpower to not squeeze that trigger. Because I'm thinking like this: if I've heard bullets go off and you were the one shooting, and people are most likely unalived, I'm not taking my chances with you getting back up. I don't know what else you got.
Not to ask first to get that.
People were taken to
I
hospital.
know.
Among them,
You can't turn your back on them.
officers. Authorities are saying police were on the scene and engaging in a gun battle with these shooters within just minutes. Police are also saying that they found a car linked to the killed gunmen, which does appear to contain improvised explosive devices. Now, the bomb squad, they're in
Trump is causing all of that.
vehicle. They are looking for more clues. They are looking for more details about the motives. And Willie, a massive police investigation is now underway. We can already say at this point.
And this is why people, man, first of all, how did they get these guns? I thought Australia has a very strict
Yeah.
Trump got away with getting stuff. And he killed them drug dealer, but he pardoned one of the big kings of drugs. What kind of sense would that make? But they blow it from boats. They don't know if they have drugs on boats or not. But he just pardoned a big king, a king dealer. He was in prison for 20 years, I think. And he pardoned him, got him out. Big drug dealer. And when they got him, he had $1 billion worth of drugs.
Oh, and I had that,
Man, no people still back in that old crazy man.
I don't have no picture. I'll bring it tomorrow when I bring that part. Huh?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Look.
Huh?
Hold on, look. Let me pull up the Zoom again.
I'll just bring the shirt, please.
That's what I'll be talking about.
Weapon, disarming the older man and then turning the weapon on him. He points, but he doesn't shoot.
Yes, somebody got it.
The father scrambles back up to the bridge and armed himself with a third weapon.
Yeah, I'll bring them. I think I got two.
Armed him with a third weapon. No. I might bite the bullet and pull the trigger on that one.
Get in the shower.
Continues. What we don't see, the hero, a Sydney father of two, Ahmed El Ahmed, is shot twice in the shoulder and hand. It's now a gun battle as the police move in. There's an exchange of shots. The older man is hit. His son keeps firing. For more than a minute, he blasts away at police. He goes down and the shooting stops. But there was still one more thing, a pipe bomb left in the boot of the gunman's car. The aftermath, now a scene of tragedy and a battle to save lives. I witnessed it firsthand.
Another person, another casualty from this tragedy, this untold tragedy. We've got ambulance, paramedics, we've got anyone who can try and assist these people, but there are so many casualties. There are many people who've been wounded, if not killed, in the shooting. It didn't matter who he was shooting at, anyone was a target. And we know.
See,